Lusaka to Copperbelt, the Diamond TV presenter search arms spread far and wide. We've selected some of the best talent we can find this year, and we aim to make one of them the next big TV star. This is the Diamond TV presenter search. All this trouble to pick who we believe are the creme de la creme from the past couple of days of auditions. Unfortunately, due to circumstances that arose during filming, we are starting off the competition with 18 contestants. These 18 individuals are in the run to becoming the next Diamond. To kick off our introductions, Annie. She is a 23-year-old law student, passionate about children's and women's rights.
What made me decide to take part in DPS? I heard of DPS this year, 2025, and I said, oh my goodness, this is what I've been wanting to do. From the time I was a child, my parents would call me CDNN when I was young because I would talk too much and always gather up everyone in the house just to present in front of them. And so I grew up with that. High school, I was in the student council, I was in the debate team, and being in law school, you get to moot as well. I've always wanted to give my voice meaning. Being on TV gives your voice meaning. And I said, okay, maybe this is the year that I go for my passion, and I do that.
Hi, my name is Kabungo Moyo. I'm also known as Keisha 360. I am a marketing strategist. I provide solutions for companies that want to penetrate in the market. I am a choreographer, an event host. I am a current sales representative for an American-based company. I am a public administrator by profession as well, and I'm an event host, radio presenter, voiceover artist.
My name is Lillian Chpesel. I come from Kitwe, Copperbelt. I am a journalist by profession. I did my diploma from Costa Mwansa University. I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in mass communication and public relations from Cavendish University. I'm also a published author of 2 books. Aside from journalism and authorship, I've actually diversified to co-own an initiative. It's called the Copper Book Awards. We promote literature in Zambia by awarding authors.
Hello and hi, I'm Luendo Kimberly Magala. I am a DJ. I love music. I am obsessed with music. I live and breathe music. I'm a piano, yo maps, obviously. A little bit of Chandana K here and there, some Blood Kid, but definitely I'm a piano. I also do radio. I love speaking. It's one of my favorite things to do. What else do I like? Who am I? I tend to go blank as though I'm on a first date. But I'd say I'm an excited person for life. I love waking up and looking at the sunrise. I love making meaningful moments of every day, making it count, because we only have that day and the rest is really for us to find out.
All right, so my name is Neoten Mutalifelile from Lusaka. I am 20 years old, a 3rd year mass communication and public relations student at Cavendish University.
My name is Nchimunya Chitakwa. I'm a contestant, obviously, from Lusaka. I'm excited to be on this program. I am a journalist by profession. And yes, I'm very interested in the print media and now looking forward to be out there on not the traditional media as always. One interesting fact about me is I want to express myself. I want to put out my mind and sort out a problem with the help of my mouth. I believe in that solution.
Hi Zambia, hi Africa. My name is Edna Mwimbi. I am a human resource professional and I'm also an aspiring corporate event MC. I love connecting with people and I strongly believe presenting gives me the right platform to connect with people and engage my audience. And being here for me is such a privilege. I am so happy to be here as Edna because actually I'm not just here as me, I'm also here for the me 16 years ago who would be happy to see me here right now.
All right, so my name is Chitty Fick. I love to go by that name because I'm married to Mr. Fick, who I think is a very wonderful man. I have a degree in journalism and Mandarin from Rhodes University, South Africa. As you can probably hear, because some people keep thinking that the accent is made up. I didn't grow up in Zambia. I grew up in South Africa, and I think that that's very much a part of my personality and who I am. My background is mostly in sales and marketing, but when I stopped doing that, I went to university, got my degree, and now I'm back in Zambia for God knows what reason. Yeah.
The reason why I decided to take part into the DPS this season was basically because I've been wanting to penetrate into the media space. I've not really had so much opportunities for me to do that and showcase my talent, but then I thought about it and said this could be a very good platform for me, so I decided to take it up. So here we are.
Interesting about Copper Belt, the energy, always ready to give in the best, to put in the work, and just put in the hustle. I think we've seen, okay, people from Copper Belt, when you move to Copper Belt and you come to Lusaka, it's like all your energy you just want to put into something. I think that's one thing that's interesting about Copper Belt. And the fact that I think authenticity comes from Copper Belt. Twariba Rio.
Right now, the song that I'm vibing to, it's definitely SZA, South African Amapiano song, Isaga, 6 a.m. We will be back at 6 a.m. in the morning. Shout out to all the public holidays that allow for that type of operation. And also, Yo Maps, one song I'll never, ever, ever forget is Ex Wamunandi. That song hits home. Not because of the storyline, maybe, I don't know. Either way, it's those two songs, Isaga, SZA, and Yo Maps, Ex Wamunandi.
For the second time, again. Do you remember me? Well, I'm back again for the second time because I'm here to finish what I started last year. I'm here to finish the journey that was cut short on the middle, so I'm here to go all the way up now. Because I think I owe it to myself coming back to this competition, seeing that the lessons that I learned last year and everything else that happened, the experiences have shaped me into being a better TV presenter, a better media personnel, so to say. And this journey that I've started right now is all about fulfillment and completion. And this time around, I'm not just a contestant, I am a contender for a top prize.
I participated in this program for visibility's sake and an opportunity to be the diamond and shine out as the diamond that you're looking out for.
So being an HR, to now have to move into TV presenting is something that hasn't been difficult for me. It has been easy to say because I have a passion for presenting and I have a passion for TV. And when it comes to your passion, there's no negotiating. So this transition has been okay, it has been easy. Yeah.
I would define creativity as the ability to be able to think outside the box and also the ability to be able to basically go beyond what people are expecting of you. That's what I think basically creativity is. Because if you constantly try to think within a fixed mindset, then you won't be able to go very far with your ideas, and I think that's all I can say.
Creativity in the media spectrum can be very challenging and a difficult thing to do because every concept that you come up with has already been done by someone else. So creativity is actually, when it comes to broadcasting or in the media, is utilizing what's already there, but putting your ideas and yourself to it. Because at the end of the day, people want to watch something that they can relate to, something that is not only informative, but something that can make someone actually want to stay glued to watching broadcasting or a program. So creativity is also about identifying your audience and actually giving your audience what they need. Because if you don't identify your audience, then it becomes very difficult for you to be creative when it comes to the media industry.
First and foremost, I expect to come out as the diamond of this season. Another expectation I have is learning from the best of the best. Diamond TV has some of the best, if not top-notch presenters in Zambia. And so I would love to learn the ins and outs of presenting journalism as well. Learn how they get their connections, how they get to come up with the stories, everything that has to do with presenting and journalism. I cannot wait to learn.
Coming up, from author to aspiring TV sensation, Memory shares her story.
I have what it takes to contribute to the media business. In as much as it has evolved, nothing beats talent. So I do have the talent to bring to the media business, and coupled with the learning that I will go through at Diamond TV, I believe I can bring the best to it.
Sieving through hundreds of participants isn't the easiest thing to do for us. But we belabor to pick the best of the batch in hopes of finding that one diamond.
I am an author of 6 published books, and I was a finalist in the Ngoma Awards 2023 Creative Writing segment. And so now I just feel like, okay, I've been writing, you know, as an introvert somehow behind where nobody can see me, but I also have this creative side. I love storytelling, and I just want to now see what I can do in front of the camera rather than just on paper.
What made me decide to take part in the DPS Season 6 2025 is because I am driven by passion of storytelling, and I want to learn, grow and shine on the screen. And I feel Diamond TV is the best platform for me to start because it puts me in considerate, because it considers what I really want if I want to grow and everything else that I want. I remember watching movie TV, and Costa Mwansa has always been has always had this thing about the youth, and he's someone who wants to give you a chance, and if you can't show yourself with that, then you're not going to show it. But if you have got what it takes to actually shine, then Diamond TV is the platform for you to be.
And up next on our introductions is aspiring network engineer Alex. There's just something about him that kind of reminds me of someone. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, hey man, how you doing?
Good, right?
Good.
I'm a final year student at the University of Zambia pursuing a bachelor's degree in network engineering and cybersecurity. I'm originally from the Copper Belt. I'm from Kitwe, but my audition was done right here in Lusaka because currently I'm at the University of Zambia.
Okay, so basically Teresa is someone who's very ambitious, someone who has passion and has dreams, and because of my uniqueness, it has brought me this far. I want different experiences from different people, and I believe DPS has the right thing that I'm looking for.
My name is Chomba Mhango, a 21-year-old final year student of development studies at the University of Lusaka. I'm a go-getter, funny, I love a good time, and yeah.
I'm a third-year student doing my bachelor's degree in economics and finance at UNILAS. I'm a dancer, a model, an event MC, and also a TV presenter. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to growing my expertise.
I am Levi James Kasambla. I call myself the Upper East Sider. I'm from Chilavumbwe. So Jombo Yarida Bakopara I send pano, and also I also go by the name Levi Navin, which is a very fun name because the Vin means shine bright. Levi means joined in humbleness. Yes.
I'm interested in acting, or rather I would say I love acting with passion. And one thing about me is that I love doing any work that I'm given. So acting started way back when my teacher asked me, what do you want to become? And what clicked in my head was, I want to be an actor. And it clicked at that moment. I said, I'm gonna do acting. Started rehearsals, and then I found out that I was just good when it came to being in the spotlight of being an actor.
I am an actor, model, TV and event host, and yeah, I've been acting professionally I think since 2021.
I'm basically an outgoing person. I'm really interesting to be with. I'm also confident I am passionate about what I'm doing. I am goal-oriented, and I love challenges. Basically, that sums up who I am.
Memory's key takeaways from this competition is having a lot of fun, which is usually the case. If you consider late nights, early mornings, a ton of research, and constantly chasing deadlines, then yes, this is fun. Yippee!
Well, I feel like it's very fun. Being me is very, very fun, actually. Very, very fun. I'm a jack of all trades. I will literally do anything, and I'm very good at adapting to my environment. So if I see people are advanced, people are not, matching up with my energy, I'll tone down a little bit, but I'm always for the energy, the excitement. I bring the vibe. I'm usually the vibe. See, I host events. If I'm boring, if I'm donsy, the event will not be nice. I have to be there screaming, can you feel it, Yeah, I'm also a DJ. If I'm DJing and then I'm just boring, it won't work. It will be a very boring set. Also, if I'm presenting and I'm just looking like I do not want to be there, it will be a very boring experience. So I must say, I'm really fun.
What I bring to this season is the creativity. That's one aspect that is very outgoing for me, the creativity aspect of me, and also I suit the environment. Like I'm able to multitask. That's one interesting side of me. And like I said earlier, I love challenges. So really I've followed DPS and I've seen how challenging it can be at some point. The pressure is too much. And I feel like I'm able to work under intense pressure. And so that's one positive side of me. And I feel like for you to be a diamond, you really need to possess that quality.
So being an author and marketing strategist and bringing it together with the media space is something that I can work around, because I'm that type of a person that does a lot of things at the same time, because I believe that everything can work together. Because even with the media space, I can help it. I can use the media space to bring the importance of my book, even just for marketing strategy. Like I said, to say I'll be able to network and have great minds with me. So it will be a good platform. So it's something that can marry together.
TV presenting, I would say at quite an early stage, maybe when I was, let's say 16, but I had a dream in becoming a content creator, or rather just being on people's screens at a very early stage, because when I was growing, sometimes I would, act as if I'm on screen or TV, or rather on the mirror. I would, try to talk to an audience that isn't even there. So I just had that passion of wanting to be on TV since I was young.
I believe creativity is art, because I got into content creation and I did it because I wanted to celebrate people, diversity, right? But creativity is like imagination, it's artistic. It's like you come up with an idea that no one else can think of and you express yourself. And the best part about media is that you could be as mad as a hatter and your idea could make sense, And creativity is just so fun, because I got into content creation, voiceovers, I was curious about that, but I started doing it in a different way. I remember a video which I made once. It was about Zambians at the Grammys, because in my mind I'm like, I want to see a Zambian win a Grammy. I don't care what category it is, I just want to see a Zambian win a Grammy. So I made that, and my friend was like, okay, you're dreaming. Like, where have you seen a Zambian win a Grammy? Like, they don't even know Zambian. I'm like, no. But when I made the video, people actually liked it. So I believe creativity is just going out of the comfort zone and thinking of something that no one else can think about, and expressing yourself in a way that only you can express yourself.
As I participate in this competition, what would I want people to look out for from me? There's more to me than meets the eye. There's more to me and I have a big brain. So I can't wait for them to figure out that this girl can think and she can come up with diverse stories and ideas. And my research game is quite top-notch.
So if I can describe myself in 3 words, I would say interesting, adaptable, and very creative. Yes, 3 words: creative, interesting, and adaptable.
What inspired me to participate in this DPS? I would say I have watched all the seasons. Well, not all of them, but most of them. And just seeing the sparkle, the excitement that all the winners have, even the contestants, it's like, it still draws me in as I think about it. And the feel of becoming a diamond when there's so many other precious gems, being that one that stands out, I would say is the biggest reason that I decided to participate in the Diamond Presenter Search.
I am 110% confident that I am taking it to the copper belt. And more so, okay, I'm here to also just debunk the myth. There's a myth that Lumber people are not intelligent, but I mean, look at me. So I think I'm confident that we are taking it to the copper belt. Like I've told you, I understand the process. No one is born a diamond without being put under pressure. And I can tell you for free that I have come prepared and I'm hoping for the very best.
My number one expectation is to learn from this process, because it's a process from me being in this competition until at the later stages of the competition. It is to learn from my colleagues. Anything that is going to happen, anything that they are going to bring before me, well, I just have the thought, say, learn, enjoy the process, and find the next thing to do.
Okay, so my expectations are experience from different people. I'm already learning so much from the different minds that I have come across with the past, I think, weeks. So experience and a really comfortable and adaptive environment for us to work in, specifically me, myself. Yeah, it would be great to have a comfortable environment so that I can just be able to show myself and just be who I am instead of pretending to be something that I'm not.
Engineers are generally introverts, yes, and I am an introvert as well, but when it is time for me to perform, I get into the character where I need to perform. Like generally, if you find me at my place, I'm the type of person who listens to quiet music. I'm very quiet, almost always alone, playing quiet games, reading or writing. But when it's time for me to stand in front of people, I bring out a character that people don't really expect because of my nature of being an introvert and what some people would call a nerd. So I think the most exciting part about me is I'm unpredictable.
Okay, so what I do for fun is I write. I've been writing since I was 10 years old. I've written a couple of books. I'm a non-published author. So I've written quite a lot of fiction stories, especially science fiction. So I live a lot in my head, and I'm a very introverted person, so writing is my go-to escape method. Besides writing, I also enjoy reading a lot, so you'll find me reading a lot of sci-fi. As much as I write sci-fi, I also read a lot of sci-fi.
My expectation out of this DPS season 6 is I want to learn more. I feel like I have what it takes, but I feel I'm under people that really been in this for a long time, and so it's a very good opportunity for me to learn and for me to just shine as a diamond, and also to create networking, to create friendships and relationships with people that have gone ahead of us. And so I feel like Diamond TV really gives a very nice platform for you to really grow into what you love doing, and I love presenting, and so Diamond TV gives me that platform, and I feel like I expect that a lot.
So my personal expectations being in this competition, one of which is, of course, winning. I feel like that's everybody's goal. People want to make sure that they won. And some of my expectations are, I'm expecting to learn a lot from the people here. I used to present for a children's show, Sky Girl Zambia. So my audience was very young people. So now I'm looking to expand my expertise and speak to larger communities, speak to a wider range of people, and really articulate my messages properly and disseminate information in adequate means. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting, and I expect the environment to be very comfortable and conducive and safe and welcoming and warm, which I'm already getting and I'm loving. And yeah, also I really love food. My mom makes sure I'm well fed, so I'm expecting to be well fed here because I will not work well if I'm hungry. I'm very cranky when I'm hungry, so please make sure I've eaten. I know I'm small, I look like I don't eat, but yeah.
So what do I bring on the table? I think I bring a lot of things. To start with, I believe I have the looks. I believe I have the zeal, the aura, and I believe there are a lot of things. I'm very versatile. I can't only not. I can read news. I can do an entertainment show. I believe I bring a lot of things on the table, and I believe I'm exactly who the judges are looking for.
Do I think I have a shot? Yes, I do. The contestants are really good. I have interacted with one of them. And I can see to say they're passionate. They also want to win this as much as I do. So I feel I am going to win this because I am passionate about this, and this is what I wanted for a long time now.
I want the viewer to think outside the box because I believe if you're not thinking outside the box, you are boxed.
So why am I in the competition? Like I said earlier on, when it's your passion, there's no negotiating. You know, funny enough, I haven't been on Facebook for about 2 months, and I just received a link. My brother sent me a link saying, check this out, and I noticed it was directing me to Facebook. I said, I'm not on Facebook. He says, no, just open it. I said, no, I'm not on Facebook, I'm on a break. And then he says, okay, I'm going to send you a screenshot. And then I looked at it, I was like, oh, DPS. Again, a few years ago, someone tagged me. And I thought, let me give it a shot. It's like, I just couldn't even think twice about it. I was like, oh, I'm going to give it a try. So it's about me giving it a try, but also trying to grow as a TV presenter to see how it's done and how it works. And also to grow within my network because really there's so many beautiful, talented individuals here. And after all this, it's not only about the competition, but after this, it's also about networking and being in the same space with people that you share the same values and the same goals.
My overall expectation from the DPS Top 20 is to learn from other people, a whole lot of growth, also exposure. I feel like exposure helps in a lot of ways. Also just getting to network. We meet a lot of different people, and we meet different people for different reasons, some for a lifetime, some for a short while. So yeah, just that.
After the break, the contestants finally meet Costa. Now that you know who you'll be letting into your living room every Sunday night, how about we introduce them to Costa? The contestants are about to meet their fate. Things are about to get very real, very fast. Just kidding. Costa wants to get to know them a little better.
Contestants, welcome to DPS Season 6. We're so excited to have you guys here, and I hope you're just as excited as we are. My name is Dingindaba Jonah Uyoya. You can call me Jonah. I'm Senior Manager at Diamond TV, and I will be one of your mentors in this season of DPS. On my left is our Chief Visionary Officer, Costa Mwansa at Diamond Media, and in this season, he will be the main judge for the competition. These are our finalists in this season of DPS.
Thank you, Jonah. Welcome to Season 6 of DPS Contestants. I know that we have two of you joining us all the way from the Copper Belt. A big round of applause for those of you that are coming from the Copper Belt. Thank you to all of you that have managed to register and make it into the finals of the Top 20 as we start the season of this year, 2025, which is Season 6. But before we get to talk more about Diamond Media and the expectations of this year's competition, what it's all about, I think it's only important that we get to interact, and I know you and Jonah and the rest of the team have already started interacting, but it's only important that we start by getting to know a little bit more about you. So you have the microphone. Tell me a little bit more about what you're passionate about, your name and what you're passionate about.
My name is Lillian Chipeso. I'm one of the 2 that have come from the Copper Belt. Kitwe.
Where in particular?
Kitwe.
Kitwe.
Yes.
Benakopala.
Benakopala.
Great.
Yes. So I'm a journalist, and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in mass communication and public relations. And what I'm passionate about is the media. I've been in the media from the age of 21, and I'm now 27, so thereabouts. I'm also been privileged enough to win about 4 awards as a journalist. So to answer your question, I'm passionate about the media.
So what brings you to DPS season 6?
I have been watching since season 1.
Oh, great.
And every season I'm like, should I go or should I not? This season I said, it's time. Let me just go through the pressure.
Do you think you can win?
Of course.
Great.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Let's hear from the next lady. Why are you here?
So I'm mainly here because I would like to get a platform where I can showcase my skills. Because for the longest while I've been wanting to be part of a media production where I can showcase my talent in public speaking. So I thought this should be a good platform for me to jump on. So I took a chance.
I am here because, first of all, Diamond TV is the best. And like I said yesterday to Mr. Jonah, I feel I am a diamond. I'm a diamond that needs to shine, and I just need to be identified. So this is the best platform for me. I am very passionate about public speaking, storytelling. I have written and published 6 stories, one of which even entered the Ngoma Awards as a finalist. So this is another way that I think I could tell stories in front of a camera.
What does this competition mean for you? Where do you see yourself?
I see myself winning this as a diamond, and it means a lot.
Great, thank you so much. So Anne, if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
If I were an animal, I would be a lion.
Why?
Because I'm fierce, and a lion is my spirit animal. It hunts, it takes what it wants, and that's the drive that I have.
So is that what you bring to season 6 of DPS?
Absolutely.
Fearlessness?
Fearlessness, drive, courage, and honesty as
and
well.
hunting for the contestants?
Yes. Absolutely.
Great. Let's hear from a gentleman next there.
I am passionate about seeing Zambia to the world and Africans. I started content creation because I wanted to see Africans and Zambians celebrated, because I hate the concept of celebrating people after they die. So I started celebrating people in my community. And I came to DPS because Diamond TV is one of the leading media companies in the world, if not number 1, because they're making moves that no one else is making. I remember when I started watching Diamond TV, they would play music from morning to night time, and they had the best music. So I thought it was a music channel. But then when school got a little bit too busy, I decided to focus on the books, and when I came back, it was completely different. I remember every single time watching Upville Squad, I loved the cast. Mulenga, Diana, Matsuisui, I would watch them all the time because they were just so cool, and they were like young and they were energetic, and that energy was just something I loved. I'm here because I want to learn. Diamond TV, like I said, is the leading media company in the world, and the best of the best are here. Like I've noticed from social media engagement, the storytelling, the news production, like every single thing is amazing. And including the magazine now, which is a work of art. Like not many people, not many media companies can do that, but Diamond TV does that. So I want to learn how to improve my career in media, to learn the next step and how to evolve with time. Because I believe it takes time for you to grow, and you have to learn through the best to become one of the best.
That's quite a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank
I've
you.
learned more about Diamond TV than about you.
I can tell you if you'd like more.
Well, you chose to tell me about Diamond, but thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you.
Who feels they've got a more compelling story? Who's taken a risk to come to DPS? Last season, we had stories where we had Rachel, oldest in the competition at age 40. She was really looking to get into breaking through into the media space. She was working somewhere as a salesperson in a marketing job, a hair company. She had to quit her job just to be on DPS. Who else wanted to tell a story? Let's hear your compelling story.
So my mom actually, because way back my mom would never agree me being anything about the media and everything, because she wanted me to always concentrate on school. So this year she took it upon herself and said, you know what, take a chance and do it, because for the longest while I've wanted to penetrate into the media space, and I did start a show with a certain media company. So they got my idea and they stole it and they said, no, we don't have funds for you, so you have to go. So that's how they proceeded and they continued. It hurt my heart so badly, but I didn't stop. I said, one day I will shine. One day I will tell a story, and one day people are going to see and they're going to be encouraged. So after I took a step to come to DPS, I did the first round, the second round. Then yesterday when we came through, Jonah spoke about one lady, I think you've spoken about her, who quit her job. So I was working somewhere, yes. So yesterday I had to leave, but then I was in a very bad fix, where I said, you know what, I have this job and it's not working well with the DPS, and this is an opportunity where I have it on my hand and I've wanted it for the longest while. So if I let it sleep, I won't get it again. So I made a decision. A lot of people was asking me, telling me, no, ask God for wisdom, and which I did, and I left my job. So even if I won't win the challenge, I'm not saying I won't win, but I'm just saying it will be something that I'll look back to myself and say, you know what, you are such a brave girl, very strong, and you took that challenge and you took that risk. Yeah.
Very touching story. Thank you for sharing. Let's hear the final. Is this the big compelling story we've been waiting for?
Well, it involves quitting, but I did not quit yesterday. So when I was younger, I always wanted to be a presenter. But then the people that took me up and took me to university told me, don't do mass communication, even though I really wanted to do that. So I ended up studying urban and regional planning at the Copperbelt University for 5 years. And then afterwards, I got a job in government as a town planner at Solwezi Municipal Council. Now, a year into that, I always knew I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I would be going to work and I'm like, oh my God, I don't belong here. I have to be somewhere where I am passionate about what I'm doing, which is storytelling. So I left the job and came to Lusaka last year. Things didn't go well, but anyway, this year I said, let me give a shot what I left my job for, which is being a presenter. And so here I am.
Thank you. Big one. So once again, congratulations for making it into the final top 20, and welcome officially to Diamond TV's Presenter Search for Season 6. It's very, very emotionally moving and interesting to hear these stories. I am sorry you had to quit your job, but yes, life is about taking risks, and when one door shuts, let's hope that another will open for you. When we started Diamond Media 8 years ago, the whole vision and the focus was obviously that we could provide a platform for young Zambians like yourselves and young Africans alike to storytell in different avenues. And yes, the media has evolved. From those of you who are telling stories that our parents and many around us do not believe in the success or really in the commercial viability of media, I think that is where Diamond TV is giving an example that these things are an ecosystem, that you can make money out of film, that even when there's production on set, you need costumes. So obviously it's a value chain. There's designers, there's makeup artists, there's soundtracks to film, there's soundtracks and montages to all these things. So you've got graphic designers, you've got sound engineers and so on. And bit by bit as we push, we are becoming an industry not only in Zambia but across Africa and merging into the whole world. So you're in the right place, and these things that many of you are talking about, I hope that for people like yourselves who have quit your job, you will be able to put your all, your heart into this so that your quitting is really worthwhile. For the others, I hope you're not just taking this as a chance, as a by the way. If you apply yourself, yes, it should not just be more about you saying, I'm here to learn. It calls for discipline, because DPS is not just about learning, it's actually a media bootcamp. It's a very rigorous 2 to 3 weeks hectic media bootcamp. You wake up in the morning, a task is given, you start shooting, you're going to bed probably after midnight, 2 o'clock, editing and coming into the judging room and being eliminated for some of you. It's tears, it's emotions, it's backstabbing. We've seen all of that. And so it will test your mental strength. It will test your emotionality. People begin to create gangs, groups, but ultimately you need to realize, what are you here for? So as a media organization, we really do believe that once you make it to the top 20, the judges have really seen something special in you, and you have an opportunity to apply yourself differently in the various departments and in the various opportunities that present themselves. We're also excited about exploring ideas around podcasts, around new ways, and obviously we are 13 months away very soon from a big election in August of 2026. We'll also look at a team that will be together with Diamond in reporting and giving a coverage in the 2026 August elections. But other than that, you spoke about our new introduction. So when you look at our digital media offerings, the website is something that we had, but we've decided to create 2 different websites, our news website as well as our corporate website, which brings onto the fore a newsletter. Now, part of that newsletter is our new Diamond TV magazine, and I want each and every one of you to have a copy. Do we have a copy of the magazine? I've brought a copy for them. And again, for those of you who say you're storytellers, if there are any script writers here, there's opportunities to contribute articles. There's opportunities to expand stories from the screen into the magazine and into the newsletter, because the demand for content in various formats is huge. There's opportunities for people to write articles on X. I think Jonah does a pretty good job with his presence on X, but other than that, we're exploring new ways in the audio portfolio, especially with things like X on audio, Spotify, things that we're trying to play around. So all of you can see yourselves in terms of all those opportunities. So look at it really as an exploration. Look at it really as a moment for you to learn, and it may not only be that you will end up a Diamond. One of the other things that I can also assure you of is that DPS along the years has also become a scouting platform for many other media organizations. I can say that many of the people from season 5, from season 4, especially when you're in the top 10, have managed to see themselves on either a TV station, on a radio station. So welcome to DPS, which is a theater of dreams. Welcome to DPS, which is a springboard to realizing that you can turn your potential into kinetic energy, which is beginning to be who you want to be. So I think with that said, are you ready to get started? Yes! Are you ready? Yes! So I promise you the next 2 to 3 weeks of sweat, blood, and tears. Not all days will be the same. Hold your hands where you can, because you work as teams, you work as groups, and that is the key, to identify the strengths and the weaknesses of each team member. And please do watch the previous seasons so that you can learn on where to work on from. But Jonah is obviously the person who has the tasks, and each season comes with different dynamics. You just don't know what will be thrown at you. So I'm so happy that I've met you, and I'm looking forward to see the work and the quality that you bring out. Diamond Media is about innovation, it's about creativity, and above all, it's about excellence. I surely hope that some of you, and definitely one of you, will ultimately be the winner and get that top prize of being part of the Diamond Media family. So all the best, and we hope to see after these weeks who joins the family. Jonah?
All the best, contestants, and now we begin. Joseph, please step forward. Luendo, Mutale, Memory, Annie, Teresa, Kabungo, Chimunya, Nelton. You guys are team 1. The ones a step behind. You guys are team 2. The task this week is teamwork. You have to work as a team and create a 24-minute magazine show that is going to be a high value and high viewership program for Diamond Media. You will assign yourselves roles that are important for a production crew, and you will do your level best to ensure each one of you has some screen time. Is this clear? All the best.
Thank you, guys.
Here we go.
To gleam in your eyes, I am the dream. From the rough to the shine, come and find this gem divine. Can't be's wrong, I take my place. Feel the